It's funny. Sometimes the biggest ideas are hiding inside the smallest words. Today, we're going to go on a little linguistic treasure hunt. And our map? It all starts with a word I guarantee you already know. Let's dive in.
And here we are, the word pig. I mean, it doesn't get much simpler than that, does it? Pull up any dictionary and it's going to tell you a mammal, a common farm animal. You'd think, okay, case closed, nothing special to see here. And honestly, that's what I thought too.
But then, tucked away in that same dictionary entry, you find this little note. It says, pig is on the Basic English 850 list. And boom, just like that, it feels like we've stumbled onto a real clue. A list with 850 words? All of a sudden, our simple little word has a secret life.
So, that obviously leads us to the big question, right? What in the world is the Basic English 850 list? And more importantly, what makes the word pig so special that it got an invitation to this exclusive club? To figure this out, we're going to have to do some detective work.
And it turns out the answer to our big mystery is actually hidden inside our small word. Yeah, to really get what this list is all about, we first have to dissect a word like pig. We need to figure out what are its superpowers? What made someone choose it over thousands and thousands of other words?
Okay, so our first clue is all about how it sounds. Just say it, pig. It's super simple, right? One single syllable, no tricky letters, no weird sounds you have to twist your tongue to make. If you're learning English, that is a huge plus. It's just easy to get. All right, clue number 2. This word is kind of like a Swiss Army knife. I mean, it does more than just one thing. It's a really powerful, super efficient little word because it's not stuck with just one single meaning. It's got range, it's versatile.
So think about this. On the one hand, you've got the literal meaning, right? The actual animal on the farm. But then you've also got the figurative meaning, like when you say your brother who ate the whole pizza is such a pig. See? That's one word doing the work of two completely different but really useful ideas. That's what I call efficiency.
And now for our third and final clue. A really great core word, well, it doesn't just stand on its own. It's more like a key. It actually unlocks the door to a whole family of related concepts, and you don't even have to learn a bunch of new words from scratch. I mean, think about it. Once you know pig, it's not a big leap to guess that a piglet is a baby pig, right? And you quickly learn that pork is the meat and a pig's sty is its home. A sow? That's a female pig. The main point here is that this one little word gives you a way into a whole bunch of connected ideas. It's a fantastic starting point. Okay, let's recap. We've got our clues. 1, it's easy to say. 2, it's super versatile. And 3, it unlocks a whole family of other words. I think with all this evidence, we can finally solve the mystery we started with. So, Basic English. What is it? It's basically a simplified version of English. It was designed from the ground up to be as simple and as efficient as humanly possible. The whole idea was to create a tool that anyone, anywhere could use for clear communication across the globe, using only the most powerful, hardworking words we've got. And just how small is this set of words? Get this, only 850. That's it. So words like pig weren't chosen at random. They made the cut for all those reasons we just uncovered. They're simple, they're versatile, and they're gateways to other ideas. They're like the absolute essential building blocks of the language. So, mystery solved. But so what? What's the big takeaway here? Why should we even care about something like Basic English? Well, because it reveals something really profound about language and, communication in general. And that big idea is this. You don't actually need a huge vocabulary to say some pretty complex stuff. It turns out that with just a small, carefully picked toolkit, just 850 words, you can explain almost anything. It's a really powerful reminder that real clarity often comes from simplicity, not from using bigger, more complicated words. And all of this leaves me with one final thought for you. When you think about the sheer discipline and efficiency of Basic English, it kind of makes you think about our own communication, doesn't it? I mean, could we say what we mean more clearly, maybe even more powerfully, if we stopped trying to use more words and instead got better at using the simple ones we already know? Something to think about.